Hello everyone, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer, and as you know, it's the anniversary of my channel, or at least the anniversary of when I started uploading. September 6th is the day I uploaded my first ever video that I personally made, not one that... Oh, fuck. Not one that, not one that I was able to take from someone else, considering that for some reason, my oldest videos, and I kind of wish I could show you on here, but there was just going to be all sorts of weirdness. If I have it, just go to my channel, sort by, and, yeah. Well, not my first video, considering I did have Do Not Break Chains and retesting PS4 clips. But besides those, that was a spoiler or something. Or not, considering that's a block scene. Anyways, I'm gonna go here so that doesn't happen again. But if you actually go through my YouTube and sort through the oldest, I would have 3 videos. Technically, it's September 5th is when I released my first video through the PlayStation. But my first ever video was actually on August 25th, 2013. And that's the Nom 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 Casey Jackson slow-mo version. And for some reason that one, and my Hatsune Miku birthday songs, Viva Happy, for some reason those I was just allowed to take and then edit. For some reason on YouTube, like YouTube gave me that ability, and I've never seen it since. But for some reason I was allowed to do that, so I kind of just decided whatever and go with it. But no, I'm going to say that September 6th will be my first anniversary, because that's when I actually started taking steps into, well, doing this. So that's why I'm going to be celebrating the anniversary on Let's Demo Valkyria Chronicle 4 Part 1. Now then, if you go through my YouTube channel and my abouts, it would say that I've joined November 27, 2019. But, not 19, 2009? Yes, 19. But no, 2009 is when it says I joined, and that is true, but that's not when I started making stuff. I started making stuff on before October 6th, but, yeah, I think you understand what I'm talking about, what I mean. My first actual video that I got released that I personally made was Let's Demo Valkyria Chronicle 4, so we're celebrating that date. But anyways, I feel like the best way for this one would be the Sharefactory. Actually, nah. Because the thing is, I already have a video made. Well, not made, but I have it recorded. Because this is how I'm showing you how I edit. And typically, I'll go to the new themes every once in a while, see what they have. Ghost Recon, Infomercial, Top 10, Sharefactory. All of these you can get for free from the new themes. So every opening you have seen has been free. So if you ever want to go and make your own video, just have a PlayStation 4, go and use the record function, go to Sharefactory, and there you go, you can get started. Now, for the one that I have, I feel like, I think the soccer theme might be the most fitting. Which is weird, considering that this is not a soccer game. Anyways, I'm going to go and hold on to these 2 clips first. And you can see the Judgment demo. Yes, that's one of my projects. But we're going to title this let's name this Look at Turbo Mania. Trackmania or Turbo. Oh, nice. Anyways, once you do that, you will be greeted with a sight of this. whenever you start it off, it'll automatically format things for you. It'll automatically give you a transition. The font, the label, all of this. It actually is a pretty good starting, and heck, you can pretty much just put it into Sharefactory, get the opening, get the closing, do slight editing, like maybe a message here or there, and you can say good and just release it. But it'll always go and start off with the intro, the title, which in this case will be Trackmania Turbo, and it always will have whatever your name goes by, whatever your name is, and your avatar. Now, I don't actually want that to be my avatar, so what I typically do, just cover him up. Whoop. This could be a bit janky. I just cover it up. If I'm doing a Let's Co-op, I will delete it and then add the appropriate pictures. And there's a bunch of pictures and stickers for you to, well, implement. And different themes, that's what we chose at the beginning, the different themes, they'll actually give you different stickers. So if you had the Resident Evil 2 theme sticker, well, themes, you will have Resident Evil 2 stickers. If you had Resident Evil, well, no, if you had Last of Us, you will get Last of Us stickers. And some that are just standard, like if I recall, the Sharefactory is, the sprinkling of salt is, I think these might be, no, because it's a thing. Okay, the circle ball is definitely part of the stickers. And you can even select the theme stickers here. But yeah. Oh, nice. So you're gonna have like a thing going on. I don't know, there's a lot that you can do. And you can even import. In fact, give me a second, because I'm actually gonna show you how you import. But I need something good. Give me a second. Okay, so here you can see all of the images that I have imported over the year. Now then, I'm gonna go put in a USB, and if we go import the USB with it, we can select anything that's in it. Now, it's a bit weird, because you can't just throw pictures onto a flash drive and then port it over. It's stupid like that. Because if I actually... If I actually go into here and try to import from USB, loading music tracks, music import files not found. You need at least two folders. You need the Sharefactory folder and the folder to the corresponding. So for music, it'll be music. For images, it'll be images. And for videos, it will be videos. Yes, you need it. Pretty much what you see here, import music. You need the music file, import images file, and an import videos file in the Sharefactory file. If it's not in there, it's lost. It won't find it. I learned this the hard way, trust me. Took me a while to figure that out. I forgot to mention, in order for you to record, you need to hit either the share button in order to bring up a menu, which you can use to either save the footage, considering that it starts recording the moment you play a game, or if you go and double tap the share button in my case. And by double tap I mean double hit, click. But anyways, if you do it just by pressing it, it'll give you an option to save video. And if you do that, it'll save up to the split point. I highly recommend, before you actually do any sort of recording, go through your settings, open up the share quick menu. That's what you get for just hitting the share button. Look through all of the settings, because trust me, by default is 10 minutes, if I recall. By default is 10 minutes. You can increase it to 30, or you can increase it up to an hour, and I forgot how small you can make it. But either way, you want to make sure that you can find it that way. Now then, there is something that I should tell you as well before we continue anymore. And as you might guess, this is gonna take precedence. Look at me, I'm in a little teacup. I'm in a cup with a YouTube button on it, with a little hedgehog behind me. It's adorable. So thank you, Kari, for making this for me. She made it for me a while ago, and honestly, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to share it. Even though pretty much a lot of people that would see this would already know about it. But anyways, there's one more tool that is actually quite helpful, and something that I used to use all the time before I learned how to split clips in Sharefactory, which I'm going to show you in this. This is definitely going to be a bit long. But anyways, if you go to the capture gallery, you will be able to see every not thumbnail, but every picture that's taken and every video that's recorded. You have the option to trim the video from there. And that's something that and you'll be able to splice it up into multiple clips. So let's say, when I was doing Valkyria Chronicles, I wanted my time to be around 15 minutes. Like 10 to 15 minutes, just because that was before I tackled projects that required, you know, a lot more time, I guess you could say. Just because not everyone can, like, sit down and watch 30-minute videos. I know that, so that's why I try to keep it down on the low end. And that's still something that I try to reach. 20 is now my max. Well, not max, but 20 is now my point that I want to hit. But anyway, so what I would do is, sorry that I can't show it, but you would be able to trim it from increments of 10 seconds, 5 seconds, or 1 second. And so then what I would do is that, let's say I made a video that was 30 minutes long, like Valkyria Chronicles 1. What I would do is that I would go take part of it. I think I did it in Valkyria. I know I did it in Pizza Goal, Ninja Pizza Goal. No, so I would do is that I would get it to about the 15-minute mark. You know, maybe have it be a bit longer, a bit longer, maybe a bit shorter, just in order to have it end at a good point. And then what I would do is cut it, save it as a new clip, because otherwise it'll get overwritten and you'll lose half of it, what you just did, half of the recording. And then I would go and use that for the videos. And I still do that if I want to split up, just because the trim in this one is only good if it's like one big video. It's not great if it's multiple. So without that out of the way, and if you ever have any questions, just ask me in the comment section or on Discord, and I'll gladly clarify. And possibly even show. This is Resonic the Jug Gamer here. My mic is terrible. I already forgot the name of this. But anyways, here's a clip. Anyways. This is a racing game that is fun. Trackmania, that's what it was called. It's a fun game of racing that I haven't played in forever. It's loud. And now silent for the rest of it. Now then. That isn't very interesting. So what I'm going to do is hit square, and I'm going to split the clip. I'm going to split it here. Two. By the way, touchpad is how you move quickly between the two. You can use the D-pad in order to do it like frame by frame, and you can use LR and R, L1 and R1 in order to go to the end of a clip. It's loud. I know, it's loud. I split here, and then I can delete it. Again, it's only good for like longer clips, and that's because of the transitions. Okay, now that we're back to our target. One, go! Let us go. Let us go. You can cheat physics. You can cheat physics. Woohoo! Woohoo! I have no idea what I'm doing. Boom! Ow, fuck. And here, actually, I am going to add an overlay. I'm actually going to add a kapow. Fuck. And I should show that down. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. That does not sound convincing at all. Let us go, let us go. And no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. See? Even I don't know. Let's go. Anyways, it's kind of getting a bit boring without music, huh? Well, good news for us. We can add a track or add music. Here are some samples. You can also import any that you want if you had a USB. I don't know if there's any sort of specifications, considering if I recall, videos are a lot pickier. Well, no, it's images. Images are a lot pickier, considering that you can't just like take a screenshot on your phone and then you can put it on the PlayStation. I tried that when I was using gachas back in the day, and it didn't go well. It was one of my longer ones too, and yeah, didn't work quite well. But oh fuck. Delete. So for this track, let's if only I could turn back time. This is actually pretty good. Okay. But the problem is obviously, you can guess, very loud. So we're going to actually turn off priority and reduce the volume. In this one, I was a lot more... Why do I always get caught on something? Turn it down if it's still too loud. Why do I always get caught on something? And there you go. Now you can hear me clearly. The music's still in the background. Okay. And then I can not trim, split the clip, the music here, and then I can delete that music, and then edit. I could probably have it fade away. In fact, let's actually do that. Let's have it fade out. Like a second. So. There you go. And now it's a nice transition. Because that fades out and now it's something new. Now then. There's a little bit more to show, but this is basically the majority of it. There we go. Oh, and it skipped there. One bad thing about this is skipping is a thing. I have no idea how to stop it. I have none whatsoever. Let's do this one. Now the reason why I don't know, let's go for the knowledge. Not only that though, but I wonder if it's something to do with either the hardware or just how it works. Because the PlayStation 4 has to render everything while recording everything at the same time. And I know like a lot of compute. I forgot that happened. And then he died. And then he died. Oh fuck, I'm alive! Oh, give up. Oh my god, this is how he said that. Let's go! Man, there's a lot of things. You can even add a screenshot, which typically if I ever have like an announcement in front, if I ever have like an announcement part of it, of a video, I typically will just go put in a screenshot right in front of it, typically of a moving picture like flames or clouds. Then I just sit down and then I talk. That's an actual picture. I have absolutely no idea what's going on anymore. By selected, by category, theme art. Whatever pictures you take, you can use here. So like by alphabet, for everything in order. You can do it by game. So let's say that you got that you went and took a screenshot of something cool in Ninja Pizza Girl. Like pizza delivery. So like you just want to put this in it. I know it's a bit out of place, but it depends. Oh yeah, I broke the delivery system. I forgot about that. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's treated as a clip, and if you trim it, you can actually extend it out for like an hour or so. So you pretty much can have it as long as you want. So whatever you need it to be, you can talk about it. No, put it all the way at the end because that's where it was. Where we put. Just because you can't add, unless you split, you can't add clips between the same video. They have to be two separate clips in order for you to put something between it. Your goal is to try to beat the medal. Okay, yeah, that one wasn't fun, besides the fact that I said you have to beat the medal. Which is pretty obvious. Oh, give up. And that does look like a cut, but no, that's just how the game is. So, I'll cut it, I'll watch, I did a lot of trimming, cutting in my Deltarune, where Rose and I are fighting Jevil, just because that thing took. I had to go in a dense, like almost a 2-hour video down to like an hour. I cut out a lot of stuff, and it still ended up going to show our first few attempts at it fully, and then just like any funny bit that happens between, and of course how much she died, considering I gave the challenge. And of course, since there's something cool there, nah, not boom. A big old thumbs up. That was cool. Man, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, like sticker animation. I'll fade in, then I'll fade out. So like blink. That was cool. That was cool. Woo. And it's just me cycling through then. Go. There's not a lot for me to talk about here. Move it. Sweet! Fucking tree. And also there's apparently camera effects, which, I mean, you could add there's a lot of stuff you can actually do. The Sharefactory isn't the best editing software out there, but I can still say that it's good. It's good enough, at least, since there are several things you can do. And in fact, final lap. And yes, I do just repeat after myself. And then we just move to the left, a bit to the right. Let's see. I actually want a pan and zoom. Because with the pan and zoom, you can actually zoom in. This is what I did for the when Rose said that she wanted a close-up of I can't remember the spade guy from Deltarune. Why am I forgetting him? Either way, when he had his handsome face, as some people dubbed it, I went and used pan zoom in order to zoom in. You can zoom in on quite a bit of stuff. And then if we go going straight, we should get the bronze. I'll accept it just because, and once again skipping, it's inevitable, sadly. I'll take it just because I took a big hit in the middle of all that. Now you have more stuff to do. Anyways, let's see, what else can I talk about? Now you have more stuff to do. I'm actually gonna wait a bit. Okay. And now I'm actually going to trim here, something that I typically don't do. I typically fast food bucket on your head. That sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna cut there. I'm gonna spread that up, and I'm actually going to add a transition. Something I don't typically do just because it doesn't really warrant anything. I mean, it depends on what video I'm making. for me, typically with my videos, it doesn't work. The only video I think it would have worked with was my Ghost Recon videos. But even then, that was us joking around and messing around. Then anyways, in here, there's a bunch of different transitions. They each take different times, so you need to have some conversation. Basically, whenever you see the sunset and the tree, that means that the transition is over. Not that much. That one works. But do be careful, considering if you delete a clip, it'll take the transition with it. If it's connected by two transitions. But if you time them out right, you'll be fine. Okay, let's go. Yeah, for some reason it goes first person. Yeah, I don't know why. But I could go and put in a big goal. I should mention, a lot of this is by clip whenever you add an effect. So if you ever want to add an effect, you do need to split the clip up. Splitting the clip is going to be your friend. Alright, so I'm gonna split the clip here. Fuck. This is a bit hard. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to... Okay, I should mention here, it's not obvious what happened, but my controller died and says my headphones are connected to my controller, because I'm using my backup for no reason. They also died along with it. You will not get any sort of notifications from friends, controller dying, or any of that sort while recording, so you're safe that way. The ironic thing, I'm gonna have to use Sharefactory on my Sharefactory. Anyways, on this one, I want to add an overlay. More specifically, I want the quake. You can select how long the... Oh no, I guess it isn't for these. And if you ever want to do like a trigger clip or just violent shaking, you have options for that. Again, there's just a lot that you can do in this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one thing I should probably mention. Make sure that you have your mic on. Always do test recordings, because considering me and Rose, there are multiple times where we forgot to check the mic recording. And it never goes well. I'll take that. So, yeah. Whoop, fuck. Next up. Yeah. So, no, it's just me playing this for a while. And now... First person! Whoop. so I got interrupted here. So what do? I can cut it out. Whoop. So after the whoop, split up the clip. Wait a bit. You can hear me tip typing because something popped up on Discord that caught my attention. So make sure you don't have distractions while you're recording. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Okay, let's go. Woo! What? That was easy. Oh, right, I made that giant crash. And it skipped. Why is it skipping? This game's not even that particularly powerful. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this one's a pain. You'll see what I mean. Oh, but I should mention, there's no one due, so if you thought of something you could have done later, you can't screw yourself over. And I don't care if I'm talking over, just because we're going to watch this again. Again, this is going to be a long video, just because there's a lot that I have done. Beat it! Ah! I beat it! But I wanted silver. And then I ended the recording, but I decided to start it back up. So I just went and hit it again. Just because funny moments can happen. And continuing on we go. It's either that or I did the other method to stop recording it. I forgot which one. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I use the other method. Again, there's two methods to record. What I like to do is I like to double tap, because if you double tap, you can start and end a recording. However, what you can also do is just press the share button and just have it say video. Do whichever one you like. I personally like the other half. And now, anyways, I show you how to add screenshots. Wait, now it's time to add clip. And as you can see, I added some clips. Anyways, when I was playing it once again, something funny once again happened. So here's me just trying to play it once again. Woo! There's me right in front of me. There's me crashing right in front of me. And so I went this way. But I flipped over the sign. The metal went speeding on by me. So I tried to catch it. I failed and I didn't hit the checkpoint, so I just went into the ocean. And in fact, actually, where am I frame? Okay, so for this one, I'm actually going to use Time Bender, something that I typically don't do. Basically what happens is that you can either make things faster or slower. And you can choose whether it being step or smooth. In slow motion, will produce a slow motion effect. So, if we apply this, good. Everything is slow-mo, so if you ever wanted a more slow experience, maybe for like your funny montage, you can do that. Or if you want to just slow something down, just because something very stupid happened and you might be able to easily miss it. Anyways, so there's something else I'm going to add to this. I'm actually going to add a filter. Because I want... Will this help? No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. I have no idea about filters, so I'm not the greatest. I think I want black and white. Anyway, so I could go. The reason for this is because I can go. I don't have the movie, so I can't. Well, the song, so I can't do it, but I can. So I can't have that playing, but I can do this. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. Life goes on as I'm fading away. That's about it. And if there's a bit more than you like in your clip, you can always just fading away. And just set it. And this clip volume, you can again prioritize or not. I like to bring mine down to like a 30. Whenever I do these, because then it sounds like as I'm fading away. And that's basically it. So I'm actually going to split the clip here. I'm going to time bend it so that it's back to normal. And it doesn't have the filter. So it's just normal. Of me just stuck there. And then it ends. By the way, something I should mention, the render process and if the video is in full screen mode, which you can get that by pressing L2. So if you want to watch it before you can send it out, you can do that. However, because I want to show you this without... Well, I could also just make it some video. You know, release it alongside. You know, this is long enough as it is. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was originally going to show the video with it, but this has already been longer than like 20 minutes, so that's how I edit. This is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer. I hope you enjoyed pretty much this tutorial on how I do stuff. There's not much of it that I can do, and I've done a lot in this that I haven't done before, like the filter and time bending. I tried those before, but I could never get them in a good location just due to how I edit and record. Just due to my style of videos. But I do hope that you've learned something, and if you have a PlayStation 4, have it be a chance. Maybe you love making videos. Or maybe not. Everyone's unique after all. But I do say you should at least try it. After all, it comes pre-installed on your PlayStation. Anyways, that's all for this time. This is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer. I hope you enjoyed the series so far. Well, the demonstration. And I hope to see all you guys again next time. When we go and count down my favorite games. Or at least my favorite projects. See you guys then. Make sure that you don't have autosave and you save frequently in different slots. Trust me. Because if you do one mishap and you do the double tap method and then accidentally pull up the share menu and close it without hitting save video, you lose everything. I have been hit by this multiple times. The reason why I like doing this method is to ensure that it is recording. the reason why I like to go and use the share, I like to use both of them. I like to double tap in order to make sure that it starts the recording. I like to use the share menu in order to stop the recording. Considering that if you have it set to like say 30 minutes and 30 minutes has passed, it'll automatically stop the recording. Automatically stop and save the recording for you. But still, be cautious. I had to replay one segment because that kept messing me up. Anyways, now